Jacques Niplias. Right? Huh? Sorry, my friend, I'm just trying to talk what you said there. I will try to read what you have wrote. Please don't hurt or the one will get right or wrong. Oh, I read it. Dziadnik odazać oddziasiany oddziaszy ha. Can I say really okay? Crane had a bit of a I don't know. When you take the pen away, we need the pen back! How do we get it back? How do you? How are you? They get to you, won't they? They will always get to one. So what will one do then? We know these answers because we learned it. It was on the right. It would make you, it would get you the pain that you want now. Yes? And you see why I cannot put that one to the side. Because it's not oneself. To whine. It's a lock, it's a continuum. It will stay until you will never go there. And why? Why? You have to get the answer out. You have to put it on the paper. Right. Put that in the answer. What was the reason? And you see why we go back and why we can never go on. You see why we never go on. You'll always get done. There are ways. There always were. What are those ways? And why would those ways here? You have to give your honest right. Why you would not get the knee now. The thought go within. You saw it one day. It was Lilo Lon. No, it's the other ones again. Where would you get there? Because then, when you won't get the name, you won't get that. That was the wherever the wine were, but one will only like what was not the fresh there. One has their own. Why? Why? Because that becomes the. We can't allow this. We can't allow that kind of. But yet there was no answer. One will ask, why? What's the answer? We need the why. You have to write why. Because you have converted that to now law. Your law has become the one that's not for every word. So when you would write that on the paper, when you have converted the law to what you did not want, the law that you would want, the law that was the right one. What was the law? And what was it not? You have turned it to a law. So you need to write that down. You need to put that on the paper why you have gone. There. You see why we cannot put that one to the side. That one will give you the answer. And then it's that's why. Because you had the point to give. The point was then, one to go down where one will not sin. Yeah. You had them, but now you won't. That's over. Because now, that's done. get the, we put it on the down. We hear the, that's why you're not there. Ah. You have got pain there. You have proven it. That was calculated every second where you were then. Where's that going to be pain? Or was it not? Then you cannot use any what? You cannot use the what. Why would you not use? You have to write on the paper. No, you won't. We have the purpose there. It was easy to calculate, but yet you will deceive one that will know wherever one would. Hey. Yes. Can you get to the calculate? Can you get to that? We can do what we would not, because that has not gone. You cannot do what you want. We have broken the land. You have turned it from we were free, now we will not. We are going to go down where we would no. They will put you where you cannot. You see why? Because you gave the guy. You gave the right. But when you are correct to the law, you have not got to leave. It's time to share. Where do you go? Hey. That's the answer I will give you. That's the one that you deserve. That's the answer that one had calculated from wherever one was where. You don't deserve where one was. You won't deserve where one there. You know why? You have to put down the calculate. You have to then put down the. You have to get in. You have to go into the side of the wherever that will not win. You know, when you get that, I will give you your paper. The paper will see the right. The paper will see what you were. However, there's always however. There always will. However. However, we need to see a new there. We need to see the world. 3, back like we saw. Back like what we won't need. We need to see the world like what it was. And you saw it. Or you have to make the call. You have to write what it was. You have to write what it was not. I won't want to give you the. We won't want to give you the. Ha! Can you? Will you? Will you? Oh no! That's the world we live in. It's the world that we will. Dead! And then there's proven answers. They are for sure. Yeah. When will the wine go? They won't let ourselves leave that one, because then it becomes what will you know? We've seen the pain must be there. It's calculated to the dot. Now won't you work? But the pain go into the sensory sign. Would you get there? Would it make you feel good? Why? The variation of the, it's not new. You have one. Now you need to, but that's the one that's gonna get the skill. They said that it wasn't. It was not C. Or it's not. Yeah. What can you do? Wherever we want. There. Oh no. And it has to be put with the zero. We have to give ourselves a new word. You cannot use zero. The word's the one that will take one back to where one was. You see, we have not got the no that you will get, because you calculated. That must be the, what would be the, there. That must be the, it's not the pain. I would not see that. What would you say? Must have been the sizzle. Ah, yay! But you must put that down. You must not give a reason. You must answer why. Those words are gonna do one. Those words are gonna get you. Those words are gonna bother. Those words are gonna hurt. It's because you have never drunk, sir. Yeah. It must be the fresh. It must be the clean. It must be because you are not going to me. You are not going to. Oh, so you won't. You won't. You won't. You won't. You won't. Oh well. Why one will never learn? Why one will always want to learn? Why one will always. Why one will learn? Do we get the? Well, when you got that kind of, well, when you got that kind of, I don't know. We're not gonna put it. We're not gonna give it. Well, so, when it's that, the mom will just say, okay, kick it like you would, kick it like you could, put it to the. You see, when you put back your own paper, when you write down where you were? Would you care where you would sin? No, we will care where we were there. We would not care whatsoever, because then you have. That was the answer. That was the there. Oh, oh, oh. And that's why you're never gonna get anywhere. You'll never get anywhere. You won't go anywhere whatsoever. You don't deserve anywhere. You will not get anywhere. Anywhere's not you. Anywhere's not you. Anywhere's where? Where's anywhere? Anywhere's not where. Anywhere's where? Where's anywhere's where? No. No, 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 no. We have to kick it then. We have to put it down. We have to give up and say, you turned. Calm. You became one to invent the law everywhere too. Then, when, and you will have to rhyme it because you have not calculated. You have not gone to the where one would not. Then, give it away. I told you kick it. I told you kick it hard. I told you move it. Move it like you can. We need you to. You need to. No, you need. Well, then when it's turned to a need, why not? Why not put it down? Get up. You're not gonna get anywhere. What will? Give you the what will. Give you the what will. There's no other answer. And then, that's why no one ever could. No one ever did. No one ever will. When then you gotta turn it into a joke. You must quack like the duck. You must shout out loud. It's not the where one will dance. It's the one where it's the one where one will not. The one where one will not get. Why? Because we see love. We want to see the hope. We want to see all the ones, all the wrongs. We don't want to see the rights. We don't want to say anything because it's not what we would. Low. High. Low. High. Low. Then we have the conclusion. You must have then. It must have gone high. It must have gone low. It must have had wherever one would know. You must have put in. You must have put out. You gotta give every answer right now. When will we get the answer? Right now. We show it on the start of the paper. We show it from the start of the what? You're not going to have that kind of. We can't allow it. You can't allow it. Can you give the reason? Please write. You won't have to give. Then why would you say that one cannot? One will not. One cannot. Ha! We want the answer. One will. One won't. Why won't you give the answer? And how would that make you? What are you going to do now? You will need to go. You will need to write. You will need to give the answer. You can't not say that you deny. Why would you need to give? Because then one's not got it. One's never got it. Because you never would let one. You would not allow it. We could not allow it. It's not. It's the law. The law has converted. The law has converted. We can't allow. We need the right on the paper. Why? Why not? I. Two words. Two words who have got. Two words have then given the answer where we would not. Can you put it on the paper? Can you write it down? You're created, Mr. Ali. Now what? They give you a create. Was that what you would not? Hey. What will that give you? Take care. And say, hey.